There's a thread on Croissanji saying Pippa cancels a collab with a male VTuber after people crash out in chat. I'll start from this tweet actually, and then we'll rewind in time. Pippa tweeted, "Today, these days I don't have much motivation, so I'll just give up easily and remove issues." Lots of people replying. And so why is she tweeting this? Basically, she had this collab scheduled where she was going to collab with oh my god, a male VTuber called Inazuma Super Speed, which she like took down the waiting room. And in the waiting room there was a few people, namely somebody named Kira Yoshikage, which is the villain from JoJo. It's funny that we were just talking about JoJo a few seconds before. Some people were complaining about her doing this male collab, and she was kind of replying to them. So the most surprising part of this is that people has me too. I was like, what? This is her. That doesn't sound like her fan base, but I don't even think it's some kind of parasocial thing that much. It's just that they're in the camp where they're like, you said you would never do that kind of content, and you complain about people doing that kind of content. And I was like, when did she complain about that? I don't remember that. Like, I don't remember that. And she's collabed with males before. There was no issue back then. Another thing that's been pointed out a lot is that a lot of these are gray names. She met this guy IRL in Japan, has been head over heels for him. Even if we're not unicorns, really don't want to see that shit for a stream. I mean, you don't know that she's head over heels for him. She went karting with this guy and a bunch of other people in a group. Like, trust me, if a VTuber was secretly like dating somebody or secretly wanted to flirt with another male, she would never bring it on stream. She would never do it on stream. That'd be like the dumbest thing ever. Gray names mean not subscribed, right? Yeah, she's collabed with guys before. Notice how most of the fans complaining are gray names, non-member/tourist. Most of the actual face fan Capipis included are on her side. Okay, let's just read the logs and then I'll read the chat commentaries. So, Kira Yoshikage leaving peacefully. Okay, it's a funny name. Maybe you'd reach 500k faster if you weren't looking for an excuse to put chat in the chair while you bring on some male TV you have karting dates with in Japan. Then Kenny Koda says, can you move this to Friday? I'm going to be out that day. I won't feel bad about missing this one. And then this other person says, oh boy, non-content, skippa. Teddy here says, Pippa, you were crying on stream 3 weeks ago about wanting to be one of the greats, but you will never be great if this is the content you put out. You're 5 years into VTubing, making year 1 mistakes. The green name has apologized for this, and he is getting like dogpiled on Twitter. This other person, Sandra Cloud, says, do what you want, I will watch. This is like a montage that they did because we actually have the full logs in the Discord, and there was like a lot of people supporting her in chat. You know, to be fair, most of her chat was not like that. It's like just like 3 or 4 guys typing. Then this person, Teddy, says, we all want you to succeed, but there's no better way to lose viewership, revenue, and trust than to engage in male collabs. I'm not saying that it's good or bad, I'm saying it is what it is. And then this other person says, hey Pippa, sorry if my question triggered you to respond, I just want to know how it works. Didn't you are getting pushback? Please try to relax about it. Pippa says, Pippa does male collabs and doesn't lose any of those things, so I'm curious what the difference is between us. And then she says, no, this is just in-game coaching. I may be regarded, but I didn't expect so much pushback. This person does a lot of sim racing coaching and is from the same corpo Bonnie was in. Chloe? No, but no, this was not the only stream she took down. Because of this, she like took down like, I think all of her streams except one. And the Kira guy says, it's nobody's business until they get brought on stream under false pretenses, and we have to pretend everything is fine until a little lore drop hits recontextualize this stream. Yeah, it was like 3 chatters out of like maybe 20. And then she says, I also went karting with Merryweather and Noriyaro. It's not like a private hangout or something. If the atmosphere is that strange, would it be better to add another person to the collab? And then they fished out this old this old tweet of her from 2022 where she says, the male VTuber collab to cock carousel pipeline. I would have just banned all of them. I don't think you should even respond that way. Wait, that Teddy? I saw him like yesterday. This Teddy does ring a bell. It's not to be confused with TOD. I mean, this is really funny because then you go on Leah's chat and they all want to be in the cuck chair. This is very two different chats. Hot take to any streamers that these insults. The app should have been banned at message number 2. I think you gotta, like, yeah, I think you just gotta put your foot down. Leah's gay, so being in the cuck chair means they get to watch 2 women. True, true. Oh, you saw Teddy in Mullington's chat? Was he talking about this? Maybe I didn't know Pippa well enough. I figured she would do this stream specifically to enrage these people. Pippa gets a little antsy, I think, is the vibes that I get from her sometimes. From, like, what I can see publicly. Let's look at some people defending her. Like I said, it's really not the majority, and I feel a little bit bad for Kenny Coda now because he's really getting shit on Twitter. It's not the first time that she sees pushback on a stream and she like responds to it. I remember now there was a stream where people were submitting stuff and she was reading the most recent ones towards the oldest, but then people complained that their stuff wasn't being read. And then there was like a few comments in chat in the comment section, and then she made a tweet about it on Twitter too. So yeah, I think she cares about, you know, what her audience thinks and all of that. Tenma would just like tell them to go fuck themselves, and then they would like go jerk off to that probably. This is why you never have to read every comment. True. Didn't she do a collab with she collabed with plenty of male VTubers before? Yeah, the subreddit submissions. Yes, yes. But see, like, this is, like, just a screenshot of that's non-edited of the chat, and there's, like, a bunch of people that are like, holy shit, people are unironically male on stream reeing, you know? They're, like, calling it out, so really, it looks worse in this. Here, you see Kenny Coda, featured in the screenshot, responding and being fuck. I don't have the full picture, but as I understand it, from my part, I'm sorry. I didn't think people would use my comment as a springboard to vent their own insecurities. I don't really have the cartism nor care for specific content creators, but I still want you to achieve your goals. Oh, they're so bad at it. I mean, look, at least he wasn't a gray name and he had the guts to apologize. What an actual crazy thing to say in someone's chat. You and all the other R-words upset can fuck off. Oh, someone has context on X day you're not interested in? Then don't fucking watch it. Don't go in their chats and type this BS. Absolute moron behavior. Yeah, it's true that you shouldn't type that. But I think the thing is, like, okay, a lot, not to be mean, but a lot of VTuber fans and VTuber audience, I mean, they're like kind of autistic. Okay, I'm just gonna put it that way. Like, they're not really good at reading rooms, and they don't really understand like social etiquettes most of the time. So comments like that are a bit out of pocket happen quite frequently. Yeah, it's never been a problem before. She'd had loads of collabs with dudes, but okay, what they're saying now is that like she got all dolled up for this guy because they fished out this one tweet of Leah where she said that they made Pippa's makeup, and I guess if you put makeup on before going to meet a group of people, that means you're getting dolled up to get some D. If you actually wanted her to achieve her goals, then you wouldn't have said something so dismissive and callous. Don't try and play innocent, own up to it. Sir, you need to have more respect than that. What the hell is the matter with you? Yeah, your comments suck. Next time put down the keyboard and keep your shit opinion to yourself. There was a low to moderate butthurt in that chat message. Can you move this post to Friday? Yes, stop. You literally asked if you could move a whole stream because you were going to be out, not feel bad about missing it. I mean, I feel like it was a joke. It is what it is, man. The people who may have used your comments would have done what they did regardless. See, Tom Wen is like an active member of the FaZe community, and he's got like the most reasonable take here. You stuck your knife in her, fella. That's what happened. Okay, that guy's not wrong. It hurts more, bro. It hurts more when one of your subs, like somebody that subscribed to you, says something like that. Like I feel that. But I think Kenny learned his lesson, and really, like, no one's going off that way on the other guys that said way worse. You know, it's just because they have somebody to respond to that he's getting all of the ire right now. Kenny also has been around a long time, really? Yeah, I think so. His name is familiar. Wow, cunt! You were one of the most passive-aggressive comments I've seen before I checked out, Lamau. F you. I mean, use it as a springboard. You were a whole-ass foundation. You are genuine cancer incel. Fuck you. You are a... I don't know if I can say that word. Go back to VT and then drink a Jeez! Okay, let's calm down! Wow, Kenny, way to go, buddy. You gifted the subs only for you to turn around and stab her right in the heart. And that one was one of the older comments. These are new. That escalated quickly. Midas responded, viscerally understand and sympathize. Stay safe and do what you can, Pippa. From what I gathered, there was some sort of mass protest in the waiting room chat because you were going to collab with a guy. It wasn't a mass protest, it was like 6 guys. Maybe there's some other people that are like, you know what, I'm just gonna skip this stream because this ain't my thing. There are a lot of people that are like, that for real, like, it doesn't matter who you're collabing with, they just don't like collabs. Like, they just want to watch their streamer solo. That's it. And that's fine. I think the issue is that, I mean, it made her feel bad. It's sad, I think, that she like canceled all of the streams, dude. And then, oh, I forgot this part. This is the best part. Tenma the mod, Tenma came in for the rescue. And then she was like, aight, any more comments like these deserve the ban. I can't stand special eds like these. She's so base for that. I should have opened with this, because this is one of the best part of the story. Based ma. I mean, honestly, everybody needs a friend like Tenma. People like her impress me so much. Like, people that don't give a shit about what other people think. I think I'm a lot more like Pippa, where I'm like, I care too much about what other people think of me. But the thing is, when you're a content creator, you gotta like actively fight against this reflex, and or you will just get destroyed. Like, you will get fucking obliterated. Thankfully, I think I've become a lot better at that. Oh, see, there's more comments here. Oh god. By you must procreate now. Didn't you pretty yourself up and go on a date with this guy? I mean, to me, I do find it a little bit suspicious that suddenly there's this influx of gray names that are all saying sort of the same thing. It's almost like they're all coming from the same part. Tenma does male collabs and doesn't lose any of those things. I'm curious what the difference is. We've already seen this. Pippa Trippa says, Pippa, there's no difference other than you may care what your schizo fan says, where Tenma just tells them to get lost. True! True! Let's go, Pippa Trippa! I'd imagine they're from VT. There was like 5 posts on VT made on that. They're having a little melty. Yeah, procreate now, but don't ever get close to the opposite sex. I mean, I feel like this comment, I read it earlier. But this is like, bro, you are such a dick for saying this. This is like the knife in the heart. You were like, they're using that one time where she was vulnerable and crying on stream, where she told them like she wanted to be one of the greats or whatever. And she was like, I don't know, maybe. And then like using that to like twist the knife in more. And like, it's like manipulative. Yeah, to use something personal against somebody like that, it feels cruel. You're 5 years into VTuber making year 1 mistakes. Again, she's collabed with like males before, so I don't get it. Like, the mistake here is, the year 1 mistake here is actually replying to the gray names. He's conflating 2 separate statements. What are they? That guy's a proud social. He's been another phase member stream. He's an anti for sure. So, dude, I think Yoshikage, Kira, and Teddy are on VT right now. They're saying you're sweeping for fun, doing damage control for her on a thread. They're so unhinged. Let's go. Yes, yes. I'm paid by Face Connect. Let the rumors fly. Okay, for legal reasons, this is a joke, but this is what VT has been saying. Listen, I just like her. That's it, okay? I like her content. I like her as a VTuber. I think this is stupid, and I would have said that for any VTuber. I don't need to sweep. The sweep, it's doing it on its own. It's like default. Like, they just look unhinged. Everybody can agree. You guys can see this. I can see this. Everybody sees this. This is just nobody thinks like you. Like, yes, yes. Rima has secretly been employed by FaceConnect. Let's go. Oh yes, ever since 2022, I've been working for them undercover. Actually, every other thing that I've said about every other VTuber, the Google Docs, the corpos imploding, all of that was set up by me to make FaceConnect look better. Yep, that's all. That was all part of the plan. All part of the plan. V Illuminati. Yeah, I'm the mastermind behind everything. I can't remember what I did yesterday, but I'm definitely planning everything. Yes, I'm also the brain behind set. And guess what? I also am the brain behind Vesper. That's right. I'm behind every single misfortune that's ever happened. I told Bao what to do. I think antis are literally just like people that hate a certain VTuber. But VTuber fans are the ones, well, not all of them, obviously, like the special VTuber fans are the ones that are gonna cross like more boundaries and fall into like entitlement. No, you're right, Master Ren. I mean, not just, please don't unsubscribe. Not just unicorns, but like even me, for example, who doesn't do GFE content. I've had like people get upset because I didn't read their messages and stuff during like submission streams and stuff like that, or that were like really mad because I didn't get to their comment or things like that. So it kind of just, yeah, it kind of just happens, I guess. So there was other see, there was this person saying didn't expect so much pushback. The urge to remember just to pip a smug clever bait. I like that they keep like having to insist that they're non-tourists. As a non-tourist, he's like, do what you want. I have zero interest in male collab regardless. But the circumstances around this one are just extremely awkward and baffling to a non-tourist that I need to voice my opinion. It's kind of like the people that say that they're clever all the time. If you have to say that you're clever all the time, you're probably not clever. Like, see, this other person uses the same wording. It's not up to us to decide what you do with your content, Pippa, but as someone who fears being labeled a tourist, you should know how people feel about this type of content and the backlash it gets. And they're probably not antis, they're probably just people that are like into the culture war, like, you know, idol thing segment of the fandom. From what it sounds like from the wordings they're using. I don't get how you could be a dedicated anti of a VTuber unless you did something heinous or espouse some kind of politics. Literally people with digital anime masks. Alright, well, I can answer this question, but I don't think these guys are antis, just to be clear. But to answer your question, first, one, you need to have a miserable life. That's step one, okay? 2, you need to have absolutely no friends. 3, you need to have like no grass ever growing around you, and you need to live like in like your basement on welfare probably. And your life is so miserable that you need to feel better by putting down other people. And there's also like another element of a slight mental illness there. Slight or big, it could be both, either or. So you start obsessing over the first like public person you see, and then you start like bullying them so you can feel better about your own miserable life. That's how you become an anti, an obsessed anti. Dude, did they just make this? What is this? What is this? This is like the photo people send to me when I say I want to be in the VTuber orgies at Offguy, and people are like, yeah, Rima, you'd be in the cuck chair. The cuck chair. Bro, I would never sit on a hotel chair like this. Are you guys crazy? They probably don't ever watch that. People probably have sex on that chair. It's disgusting. Like, never pass like a UV light on this, ever. I don't know if I should show this. Yeah, this is stupid. Wait, wasn't it the same wording that this guy in chat earlier used? There are actual VTubers with actual pro-level experience with racing that she could have approached. She has no issue approaching literal who's to satisfy her current R-worded fixation, as evidenced by her many collabs over the years with VTubers who were knowledgeable in said fixation. Vast majority of them were not people she met in person, or that she got doled up to meet and frolic around Japan with. This is such an easily preventable dumb fucking drama. But the R-worded yeah. Just can't help herself. Gotta bring the guy you're... This is just stupid. Okay, so this is, I guess, what's going through their head. And of course you bring your genmate into because you and Denma have definitely cultivated the same audience, right, Pippa? So stupid. She also brought in Yuruka and Leah as well. There you go. I have parasocial feeling for people. It's really not that complicated. Were they referring to this? Like, I guess she must have spoke about it on stream. Because how do they know who she went with? What is yeah, what is the penis comment? And what is that thread? I don't even know. What is SOC? What is this?
Thank you for $20. I showed my mom Peppa the Rib. Oh my god, the clip of you privating the video when Henya watched it, now she understands. Okay, thanks, man. She did ask about male VTubers though, and I had to explain for Joshi's to her. Well, you see, Mom, when a woman really loves a man, she imagines that man having gay sex with another man in order to cope with the fact that she'll never have that man or any other woman because he's not attracted to women. He's a homosexual, and that's how you get Fujoshi. As if there are men, explains Fujoshis. Well, I mean,
I feel called out right now.
Most male VTubers kind of do, you know, like.
Oh, that's a good point, actually, 50. Pippa obviously did nothing wrong. Feel like the VTuber scene unfortunately nurture people like this to some degree when it shuns normie behavior and calls anything that expands on the niche as tourist behavior. Probably.
Have that crowd. It's when you think about it, it's like a survival tactic because if the male VTuber, it's gonna sound bad. Oh man, I'm gonna get clipped from this and farmed. But okay, I'm gonna say it anyways. So like the male VTubers, if they pretend they're gay, then they can collab with women safely, right? And their audience won't get upset, and then the female VTubers' audience won't get upset. It's like a survival tactic. She's so brave. How about
True, true. Like you could share a hotel room with your gay friend. You wouldn't think like anything's gonna happen, right? Because it's your gay friend. Like girls literally change in front of their gay friends. It's like having another girl around. Then they start using the soft ooh voice on you. They start saying their XP bar is low. One thing leads to another, and suddenly, holy shit! What the fuck? I thought you were gay.
Tactical camouflage. Tactical camouflage.
Tactical camouflage. Some people were like, what? You want to have fun with your friends out there? Most people don't give a fuck. Pippa sounds like it'll be a neat stream. Be happy for Pippa that she's doing stuff with actual people in the real world. This is personal growth. People who deny her that are the worst. And then she also said, all my karting rivals are too young for me to have a crush on. TBH, it is tiring that every single time, like if you're a female, it is tiring that every single time you speak to a guy, people just make up rumors that you like hooked up with them or something. It's actually really annoying. I've seen some really disgusting stuff said about some of my friends too, by some other communities you guys are probably familiar with. So yeah, the discussion has also gone viral on Twitter now. It's probably everywhere. I don't think you get to call someone your Oshi if you harass them so badly they cancel streams for the week. Potential hot take, I know. I will not get into the argument about male collabs, but it's not like the audience for not wanting it was not cultivated. Let's not forget. The male VTuber collab to cock carousel pipeline. It sounds like a joke though. And it's also 2022. That was 4 years ago. Let it go. Where is that? This is like the meme, bro. Japanese soldier who kept fighting 29 years after World War II was over. That's given, but did something happen? Pippa canceled stream and deleted all her waiting rooms after some people schizo dad about a male collab. Yeah, I shouldn't have knelt. I think I agree with that. I just read some of the comments. She's privating while she's contacting a few more males for the collabs. That's diabolical. Honestly, that would be funny. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. I know, these unicorns weren't even top spenders. How she got 3 guide by them is beyond me. She just wants her audience to be happy with her. I think, well, I don't know, sometimes there's stuff that goes on behind the scenes too, and like little things that usually don't bother you suddenly feel like much bigger. A version of the meme in these trying towns. Now this might strike some viewers as harsh, but I believe everyone involved in this story should die. Yoink. I'm employed. What is actually happening? She told unicorns to fuck off already. Why are they still there? Next in news, OG Simpson. I mean, I don't understand why he thinks that I would side with these guys there. I mean, my stance on this has been the exact same ever since I started. Like, and I've always received pushback for it, and it's never changed still. Like, I don't know. I I remember ever since me, Parrot, and Nuzagi did that stream about Yuko. Fuck, what was that name? Girl from Idol that was supposed to be like the Gora killer. Yuko Yurei, they were so mad because we took her side. And like, Yuko Yurei had done GFE. Like, you know, she heavily leaned into that. So I just don't understand why they would think that I'd have any other stance there. It's because, okay, the lore is she's a very petite streamer with a cute voice. So like some of the chum buds at the time, because Gora wasn't streaming that much, they migrated to Yuko Yurei's fan base, and they were extremely parasocial and extremely demanding. They had absolute meltdowns once she started like streaming less and disappearing less, and then there was rumors that she had a boyfriend and yada yada. So yeah, and she wanted to pivot out of GFE, and they got extremely upset over it. Nisho66, thank you so much for the Twitch sub. Thank you. She was also a massive chum butt herself. True. Yeah, because Aviel paid you to shill for them or something. Similar to how Sakana is paying you to shill for FaZe now. True. And it's also all done in crypto money and bitcoins and clop coins, which are not popular yet. They're not open to the public yet, but they will be. In 10 years from now, everybody will be using clop coins. Guaranteed. Yeah, Rima's getting paid by everyone. Damn, yeah, true. So why am I asking you guys to pay my medical, my vet bills? Raya's bread to change her to look like Yuko for a stream one time was funny. Bro, I fucking love Raya's bread. She's so great. Yeah, I'm swimming in money, yes. But what happened with the cast is that all of that money, all of those millions that I'm getting from all these agencies, I put them into the whole life stocks, dude. And you know what's happening with the yen right now. It's not looking too hot. Yeah, that's why all my streams are late. It's because like right before the stream, like, I was just getting off a call with all of these agency leaders, obviously, that are giving me my talking points for today. Rima swims in money, but Sally is Canadian money. Bro, the Canadian economy is so fucked. I don't want to think about that. It's so blackpilling.
Come back when you're a little richer.
Oh, I love that quote. Rima's covering it right now. No, she isn't, you liar. She hasn't even covered it yet. Oh, first liar spotted. Ew, FaZe fans upset over mail on stream. It's not hard to see where she'll side. Yes, exactly. I mean, yes. It's in the title of Rima's stream right now. She will cover it, although I'm sure it'll be damage control. Bro, these guys, I don't need to get paid from agencies. These guys are making me my rent money. Like, straight up. Let them come. It's because Pippa's mod is a mod here, and will insta-ban anybody who mentions him. Numbers or which letter of the alphabet it is? What? Pippa's mod is a VT mod? It's going to be 100% damage control. I can bet she will blame unicorns, and poor Pippa is just a victim. Isn't that just like the default narrative though? I think that's what most people think. And that's what Twitter takes. Rimchair even spurt. Yeah, Pippa is a victim here, that's what I'm saying. Yes, true. Rima didn't cover it. She's avoiding it. Rima covered it. It's damage control. Big brain wins either way. True. This just makes me a bit sad. I just want Pippa to be happy. You know what's funny is that when I made my video about Pippa a few years ago, it was with my old model, right? So I think it was in 2024, something like that. People were like, man, I really wish you covered her like self-improvement arc. They're like, your videos had a lot of good points, but it only covered like the drama and debunked the controversies that she was in, which we're grateful for, right? But what I really wish you did was cover her like self-improvement arc, because she changed a lot and she's changed for the better, and we're really proud of her because of that. And I was like, you know what? You guys are right, because sometimes, okay, chat, viewers are right too. And I was like, yeah, it would have been the perfect like good ending for the video. So it's surprising to me now to see that the audience that was happy about her not being a girl failure anymore, which she has spoken about in clips before, by the way, that she's like, she doesn't want to be a girl failure. She doesn't want to live like that. It's not nice. It's not nice to live in mold. It's not healthy. That she's going out, that she's socializing with people, that she's touching grass, and now, you know, they're upset about it. VTuber touch grass, I can't believe you would say that. Yeah, I know, actually, that's a normie take. Never mind. People change, everyone changes over time. It's natural. Yeah. I mean, it's not because somebody just subscribed to your channel that they're like a real fan. You know what I mean? If like somebody's been like following you for months and watching your streams, but at the first sign of controversy or like the smallest thing that you do that doesn't fit what they had in mind for you, they have a fucking melty. I mean, come on. Like, I don't know if they were a real fan, but I don't think there's somebody that's healthy to keep around. People who sub to a channel are definitely above average intelligence and handsome. People who sub to my channel are actually statistically higher IQ and above intelligence. I just said the same thing twice. And handsome, yes. Yeah, fans can be shitty people too. But it's like, I mean, just imagine if like a friend did that to you. You would just be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And I'll see you in the next video.